Well, good morning, Alpha Origins and Wake Up Web 3. Reptar will be in shortly. He is getting some stuff taken care of, and he will join us as soon as he gets finished. We pushed back a little bit just because things were running behind. But we're here. We're ready to get started. And I hope things kind of turn around because it's turning out to be a not great day. And there he is, right on time. The man, the myth, the legend.
What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us.
Happy Friday.
For joining us.
Yep. Mr. Gray, Ice, good to see you this morning.
What's up, guys? Everyone in chat, what's going on? Yes, Reptar will be shortly. Reptar was leverage trading last night again.
And you wake up to a red day. So did you short?
We were shorting. It's all good. What's going on, guys? Did we do the crypto bubbles yet? Reptar is late.
No, you literally came in like 30 seconds after we started, so you're good.
Sweet. Reptar's
I was just saying good morning.
Funeral, in case you guys didn't know.
Hey, I would love to be late for my own funeral. That's the plan.
Guys, full disclosure, we we didn't even. How did that go, Mr. Gray? It went pretty good. We had some interesting candles last night. We got some good shorts in. Got liquidated a couple times, but we're good. Follow DJ's advice. Do not use leverage. Yeah,
the important part to remember is that when Reptar plays with trading and leverage, Reptar plays with like $10, $20, $5. Reptar does not play with $5,000.
Yeah, at 2,000 at 250 leverage.
Yeah. Bad play.
But no, when you guys are playing with that kind of leverage, it is important to use smaller amounts. I mean, if you're doing 10x leverage, 5x leverage, yeah, go for it with a few hundred. But I mean, if you're playing with 250x leverage or 100x leverage, you really want to do small amounts because
the slightest dip and you're liquidated.
And you're wrecked. So, guys, we are definitely seeing. I'm going to pull up the crypto bubbles here in a second as we do.
Boom, already here.
Jason's already on it. Look at that.
I had him ready to go.
All right, that's good. Let's go. Blood, red, everywhere. It's all over, guys. It's all over.
Except for Zcash, apparently. So.
Dude, Zcash is an interesting one. I feel like it's only getting attention because of the founder.
It's a privacy coin, though, right?
Yeah, but Monero has been struggling too. Do you use Zcash for anything?
I haven't. It's like I know of it, and that's about it. And really, the only reason I know of it is because people are talking about it. Why are they talking about it? That's why. That's what it's done this year.
That's crazy. It's cut off a little
That's
bit.
a 20x.
You want to hit F11 on your keyboard? It'll full screen it, so it might let us see the. You can't see the percentage, but it's whatever. But yeah, dude, that's wild. That is literally a over 10x.
It's a 20x.
That's
from
insane.
30 to 600.
Man. I mean, Zcash is such a obscure project. That's very, very strange.
Yeah, I don't know. ICP down 3. Bitcoin is down 2 something, I think.
Still holding 90K, guys.
Yeah, holding 90.
We were watching game night on Wednesday. The 94,000 support level is really important. If you're not,
and we hit it. We bounced off of it down. We rejected.
We bounced off, but we're still holding 90K. So, as DJ was saying,
let's see. Let me pull it up for you.
If you're trading on Bitcoin right now, it's really important to watch these levels because. If we go below 90K, we're gonna fall further. And if we can reclaim 94K, we could see a pump all the way to 96, 98 and getting back to 100K.
So here was DJ's chart from game night. You can see he's drawing an ascending wedge here. This is the top. He's got it marked out at 92, which obviously we're back down underneath. Right here is the 94 level. Typically, and this is just what I've learned over the last 4 or 5 years, typically what happens is what DJ has marked out here, the price will bounce around between, like he draws a point here that connects. It's an ascending. He connects all the bottoms of the candles here. and then he sets the top here, and you'll watch the price just kind of bounce around. Usually when you have this type of setup, the candles bounce around until they get at least 70 to 80% through the structure. And so what he pointed out in game night is it looks like, and this was from Wednesday, you can see the date here, 12/3 is when he made this chart, that we were trying to test over this and maybe have an early breakout. We did not. We are now back here firmly in the 90s. And
it's funny because I actually was leverage trading last night using this information, because when we're swinging back and forth between these support levels, it is a really good opportunity for leveraging. But unfortunately, as JC just pointed out, we did not break 90K. So I ended up going short. But damn, the past hour we've really
starting to turn around. That's okay.
Starting to pop back. But yeah, so taking advantage of these short-term price swings is usually it's very risky, but you can make a lot of money doing it. So Fear and Greed Index back at 25, guys. We are out of extreme fear. We were out of extreme fear a couple days ago, but we're starting to move back. Bitcoin dominance looking good.
But you can see we tried to get through 94. We got above 94 a couple of times over the last 2 days, but we didn't break out above it. We did not turn 94 into support. So expect the chart guys say to expect a drop. You saw, I showed you DJ's chart there, had it down. He's got a potential entry around 85. I know Crypto Jeb talks about it going back down into the 80s, maybe even as low as 76. So just, find some people that get it right a lot and see what they say about the charts. That's all I do, because I don't know how to read charts.
And it's important to understand we're going into Christmas here soon. People are going to be pulling liquidity out of the markets. We could see a New Year's pump. A lot of people were saying we might not see any positive price action until 2026. This could be a delayed cycle, as a lot of people have been saying. I do think that we're still bullish. I think, as long as we can reclaim the that 94,000 level, I'll be feeling a lot better about it.
Yeah, and I don't think, we've talked about it many days this week actually about all of the tailwinds for crypto, and we've got some more to talk about today. I think we're seeing some fear, we're seeing some manipulation, we're seeing the big boys keep things held down so that they can all get in as much as possible. Let's check this real quick, and then we'll move on. That says 87.2. Let's see if that's changed. 87.2% chance of the rate cut next Wednesday. Probably going to happen. So yeah, it's
and that's the thing, man. There's just, again, we say this every day, but there's so much bullish news and there's so much positive sentiment going on right now. I do not see there being a drop, especially with rate cuts coming next week. It just doesn't make any sense. I've have abandoned crypto. The dream is dead. JC, what the fuck are we reading right now?
So we're reading sarcasm is what we're reading. I've really started enjoying and following a lot more of this Kyle Chassé or however you say his name. But Chassé. Anyway, just a great take here. If you're driving, I'll give you some of the highlights. He says, institutions have abandoned crypto. The dream is dead. That's what they tell you every time we get a 20% drawdown. Yeah, they always say that. Anytime we have a correction, more than 20%, it's dead. It's dead. It's dead. Yeah, the institutions have abandoned crypto. Have you been under a rock the last 6 weeks?
Yeah, they're abandoning
institutions launching ETFs on crypto. Yeah, abandoning it. But if by abandoning crypto you mean launching products for their clients to buy from them where they buy crypto, then yes, they are abandoning crypto.
Yeah, it's just, again, a lot of I focus on the macro stuff instead of the micro stuff. And the macro could not get more bullish. Yeah, financial institutions are launching tokenized money funds, like BlackRock and stuff. The total value of real asset of real world assets on chains on Hedera and XRP is increasing. Major global banks are, basically competing for what they are. They're racing to approve all these different things. Mass asset managers are accumulating these assets. All the global tech companies, and including the World Health Organization, NASA, and all these institutions are just stacking the bags. So great. I love the highlights, Jason.
They're not here to make memes.
Why should you care?
Like, seriously, like, yeah, these institutions are abandoning crypto. Fine. Yeah. You know what? If you think that, get out of crypto. The rest of us will be fine.
Yeah, the rest of us are going to be all right. But yes, Mr. Gray, exactly. There's too much going on to ignore it, guys. It's, this is the worst part of crypto. I actually made a TikTok last night for the Alpha Origins page. Definitely go check it out, guys. It's Peter Griffin, whereas you guys have probably seen it before, but it's just like the mental state of all crypto traders right now. And he's like, but I want it now. And he breaks the TV and starts smashing everything. Oh my God. That's it.
Yep.
That's it, guys. Go touch grass.
This is again, Kyle Chassé. Something rare is happening in plain sight. This cycle has been different. The rise in 2023 was built on institutional infrastructure, ETFs, custody rails, derivatives, and balance sheet adoption. That's what started this bull run. This is not a retail driven bull run. And what do we know about the big institutions? They slow AF.
And the thing is, guys, as much money as these people have, retail is what really sends and pumps the market.
This is it. Global passive flows, pensions, 401ks, wealth management, trillions that move slow AF and only with permission. This is the key line from this post. They were never waiting for a narrative. They were waiting for access.
Yeah, why are they going to pump the bags? Why are they going to make all of this stuff just absolutely send unless they're in it and they got a piece of it? It just doesn't make sense,
Large asset managers shifting their product menus. Freaking Vanguard, an $11 trillion investment firm, is now offering all of the XRP ETFs to their clients. Shifting their product menus. They are saying, look, if you want to invest your 401k money, your pension money, if you want to invest and let us manage your wealth, we're recommending 1 to 4% of your entire portfolio be allocated towards crypto.
90% of my entire portfolio is allocated to crypto right now.
But big infrastructure is abandoning crypto. Freaking morons. You have violated rule number 1. If you think that, you have violated rule number 1. You are a moron. The good news is you can stop being a moron.
Like, sub, love you guys. No, it's
or call me a moron back.
I love this. All right, I'm gonna show this. Mr. Gray always with the bangers. Just think about the quote from Warren Buffett: "Buy it, hold it. Don't expect it to launch day one. No dynasty or empire was built in a day." Damn right, Mr. Gray.
Yeah, I was going to save this for later, but
dude, I am so excited about DexRP. The more bullish I am on XRP, the more excited I am about DexRP. Yep.
XRP ETFs approach $1 billion of inflows. So this was $1 billion worth. No, that wasn't mine. That must have been Reptar's. Mrs. JC is at work today.
No, you didn't hear Reptar's wife, but you did hear Reptar's special friend. Reptar's not married.
But yeah, this is it right here.
Mr. Mark, love it.
So yeah, nearing $1 billion in 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. These ETFs have had to purchase nearly $1 billion worth of XRP. Now, are they doing it OTC behind the scenes? Yeah, probably. But
and guys, we just in case anyone new is watching, the over the counter trades are not going to move the markets. These are private deals that are not going to affect price.
Yeah, that if I call up Reptar and say, hey, send me 1 ETH to my wallet, and I'll send you, $2,000 in USDT. That would be the equivalent of an OTC. Like the current ETH price is $3,000, but he and I made a deal. Like, hey, yeah, look, I'll give it to you for $2,000. But I didn't buy it off of the exchanges. I didn't buy it off the market. Reptar and I made a private deal. It doesn't move the price.
Yeah. And what do you think
happening
all
right now
of these big companies that own the world are doing? They're, of course, doing private deals behind the scenes. They're not going to Coinbase or Kraken or Cake or, they're
no.
They're
we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if, because Ripple released, they have multiple escrows now, but they have this escrow release program where they would release 100 million XRP tokens that they owned, Ripple the company, and they would release it, and they would use probably 20% of that buy, sell, trade, but 80% of it would go into a new escrow account. But they are allowed, that was a new escrow account with different rules than their previous one. They are allowed to give that escrow to someone else, and Citibank may call up Ripple and be like, hey, that 80% that you moved into that new escrow, can we go ahead and buy that? Like at current, can we put in a buy order and say, hey, in 6 months we want this, and we'll give you current market value regardless of what the price is in 6 months. We'll give you the current market value today in 6 months. And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever.
And that seems kind of shady and kind of manipulative if you think about it. But what's interesting is nobody would see a problem with that if I was like, hey, JC, I got $3,000. I want to buy some ETH. I don't want to pay $6,000 for it or whatever. That should be allowed. I mean, I've done that personally with some people before too. So when we talk about these big institutions and the manipulation that's going on, a lot of what they're doing, it's not illegal. There's no laws against this stuff.
No, it is them doing what is best for them.
Yes, they are trying to make money. That is what these financial entities do.
But this is why you don't see the prices moving. When Bitcoin launched their ETFs, the Bitcoin price didn't really move. Morning, Chains. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
But the Bitcoin price didn't move. The ETH price didn't move when the ETH ETFs kicked off. However, the long-term effect is, like we talked about yesterday,
there was still hundreds of millions of dollars being into it, and the price.
They still every time. Let's take Canary Capital's ETF. We'll take either their XRP or their HBAR ETF, whatever. They sell a share of their fund, and that fund is that share costs $20 for their XRP ETF. They have to, by the end of the day, go take that $20 share and buy $20 worth of XRP. They've probably already done it, like we talked about, behind the scenes, like, hey, give us this much. Eventually, there won't be anybody that's like, hey, yeah, I'll sell it to you, on the cheap, just between you and me.
There's not going to be enough supply left.
Also, Canary, because that's what we're talking about, they have to hold that XRP. As long as I hold that share of $20, they have to hold my $20 worth of XRP. They can't sell it. They can't trade it, whatever. So that means it's not available for sale for anybody.
Yeah, they technically don't even need to sell it, because all they need to do is there's tons of platforms that offer crypto-based loans. You just put up your crypto as collateral, and then you
stake it. You don't even have to. Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to take a loan. We're going to talk about that here in just a second, because that's some breaking news for the last couple of days. You don't, one of the ways we've talked about this multiple times, the way the big boys keep their assets but still make money is they go, hey, I got $1 million worth of XRP. Will you give me a loan, and that will be my collateral? And the bank says, yeah, sure, I'll give you a loan. And if you default on it, we'll just take, that value in XRP. But the big boy, the rich person says, okay, cool. I'm going to take that loan and I'm going to make some money with it. So I'm going to make $100,000 with a $500,000 loan. Cool. Great. Well, then I got to give that $500,000 plus a little bit of interest back. That means, and then let's say that's, $25,000. So they made $75,000 off of a $500,000 loan. Whatever. I'm just making up numbers. So what's their income that they have to pay taxes on? $75,000. But they have $1 million of XRP and they took out a $500,000 loan. Yeah, but their income, $75,000. Yeah. That's how you borrow against your assets to make money. But you don't even have to do that. You can just loan your money out and draw interest. Yeah. Draw a yield.
And that's kind of what we do here.
Be your own bank.
Liquidity.
That is the definition of decentralized finance, which is why we are so big on DeFi.
Yeah, exactly, guys. There is a way to do this, and there's a lot of opportunities still out there.
Let me move on to a couple of things here.
Yeah,
because this is the big news. The United States just ended the offshore crypto era yesterday, December 4th, 2025. The CFTC. Hang on. What's the CFTC? CFTC stands for. Let me switch this to this so you can see this. The Commodities Futures Trading Commission, a U.S. independent federal agency. Mm-hmm. That regulates the U.S. derivatives.
Federal agency, yeah, that makes sense. Like the Smithsonian.
They are.
Let's not get into that.
think the SEC and the CFTC are U.S. federal agencies. They're not like the Federal Reserve, which is not U.S. government at all. But they protect users. They protect users from fraud, manipulation. Yeah, right. Ensuring open financial. Yeah. Anyway, in theory, but they oversee the commodities, futures, options markets. Okay, so that's what they do. Why is that important? They have authorized spot Bitcoin and cryptocurrency trading on federally regulated exchanges. Have you heard of the New York Stock Exchange? That is a federally regulated exchange. So,
and it's interesting that they bring up FTX because, that this is exactly why I think this is a good thing, is because if you guys remember the collapse of FTX, we can get into that in a little bit, but
that's what we call our NFT collection, the Alpha Origins Survivors. They survived the FTX universe.
We survived everything.
That's our lore.
We survived
lore behind our collection.
We survived everything. But yeah, so guys,
Luna,
these platforms need to be regulated. At the end of the day, nobody likes government regulation, but it's important because when there is no oversight, that's what happens. These exchanges can do whatever they want. They're centralized. They have control over things. And this guy's creepy little girlfriend he was banging was stealing all the money from the platform. I mean,
and his parents, and they're down
his parents, his friends, and stuff. Like this guy, obviously, if you guys know FBF or SBF, he went to prison. It's a big deal, and people
even though he was in private closed door meetings with Sam Gensler all the freaking time. Anyway,
yeah, so
moving on.
The
point is, this is going to be regulated.
Government regulation, not always bad.
Yeah. But this is important. They didn't have to. The CFTC ruling here, it doesn't require any new legislation. They don't have to wait on Congress and their stupid games. They just said, look, we're going to do it this way. So now, not only the SEC is in charge of the ETFs that we're seeing now, BlackRock, Vanguard, Canary, all of these ETFs, those are governed by the SEC. However, futures and perpetuals and options trading. And by the way, options is where the largest portion of the stock market is. Those are controlled by the CFTC. They have just flat out authorized trading on federal exchanges. It's like, just watch. This is why I can't.
Infrastructure.
It's why I can't. I can't get behind the narrative that the bull run is over, because this just happened. It just, man.
Yeah, and price is still going down.
Yeah.
I mean, right as we speak, we're seeing a rebound, but it's still it's just insane to me. That's why I really do think we're not going to see any real price action until January, because it maybe even closer to February, March. And people were crazy calling for a top in March. They're like, "There's no way it's not following other cycles. That would put it 6 months out." It's like this cycle's just different than other cycles, you know.
It has been, and I mean, you know what? We could be wrong. It could be a 4-year cycle. It could be a 4-year cycle, and we go down to 55K from here. It could be. I don't know. But I find that hard to believe that it's likely, given all of the stuff that is being pushed. So you can see in the last hour we've seen a rebound up to 91. But then the other bit of news, we talked about the CFTC.
Open your lungs, boys.
Not financial advice. So the DTCC, all right, blah, 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 blah. What is the DTCC? I have to ask these questions because I don't know. The Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation is a post-trade market infrastructure that provides clearing, settlement, and other services for the global financial industry. It acts as a central middleman for securities transactions, ensuring the efficient and secure exchange of assets and money between buyers and sellers. It's the central custodian for securities. It acts as a central clearinghouse for trades, verifying the details and ensuring that the correct buyer receives the securities and the correct seller receives the cash in a timely manner. It almost sounds like they are a blockchain, but before blockchains were invented. Now, great, cool. This is interesting to me. They're talking about shifting to not 24/7, but 24/5 trading. So Monday through Friday, you can trade your stocks, your bonds, your equities. Basically, right now the New York Stock Exchange is open from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Nope, not anymore. 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Interesting.
That's, to me, that's still not impressive, because it's like DeFi is open 24/7. Fuck the 24/5 or 5 stuff. Like, it's still wild to me that markets shut down during the weekend, traditional markets. The fact that the stock market closes and opens is strange to me, because I feel like the order book would just get so, and it does, like, you get stacked with orders, and then there's, the market's open and things go. So it's, I don't know.
Just for you, Reptar. TradFi and DeFi collaboration. DeFi. And
that's the thing, guys. It's not that these old financial entities are going away. They're getting upgraded. DeFi, every time there's a liquidity crunch, when we see these huge price drops, like this that last giant liquidation that we saw, that was the biggest liquidation in crypto history. It was billions and billions of dollars. You know what didn't have a problem? While all the exchanges were shutting down and reporting that nodes were going down and all these BS reasons why they couldn't accept trades, DeFi had no problem. Not one DeFi platform went down, because the money is there.
You could still trade on Uniswap or MEXC,
there is no entity controlling everything behind the scenes. Mostly, it's all ran on code. The money's there, and if you're entitled to it, you can withdraw it. That's the whole point of these DeFi platforms, is to kind of cut out exchanges and these different things. But that doesn't mean they're going away. It doesn't mean that Coinbase is a bank, essentially, and I use Coinbase all the time.
Yeah. Who was I listening to yesterday? I can't remember, that said that they think Coinbase will be the next Bank of America. Like, they'll be the next big.
It already is, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's, again, Bitcoin's worth more than MasterCard and Visa combined, and most people don't even know that still. It's like everybody has a Master or Visa card in their wallet. Nobody has a Bitcoin card in their wallet, and it's just strange to me.
Guys, so this is DTCC is going to be allowing people to trade regular stuff 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Well, we just saw right here that the CFTC is allowing these spot and leverage spot crypto trading onto the stock exchanges. Well, now the stock exchanges can trade 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's almost like there will be more volume on everything and therefore more volume in the crypto space.
Mr. Mark, he wants Coinbase to send just so Arrow goes.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
Yeah. Hey, again, guys, Arrow, decentralized exchange
DeFi on Coinbase.
If you're bullish on Coinbase, guys, definitely check out Arrow. Arrow is on our picks list. I think it's going to do really well. Easy 10x. Easy. All right, 10x.
What else? What else we got today? Any other news before I get to some funnies?
I think we should go right into the memes today. Reptar needs to laugh.
Friday funnies. See, I lost money on a cute dog and a hat, but I made it back on Fartcoin. Me and my accountant. Yeah.
It's Jerome, pal.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah. I lost money on the dog with hat, but I made it back on Fartcoin. By the way, why is Fartcoin sending right now?
Dude, I'm so mad. Every time we talk about it on the show and talk more shit about it, it just keeps going up, and I'm just so mad about it.
I want you to read this right. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they did so well in the student loan business and the housing crisis. They're preparing to count crypto as assets for your mortgage. Yeah. You want to short the AA rated Fartcoin collateralized mortgages? I don't understand. Those will never fail.
Yeah, the next the part 2 is going to be the big
fart. Short 2.
Guys, that's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, it's all about the 2008 financial housing market collapse, and really, really funny, good movie. But it explains how corrupt some of these entities are, and some of the things that they do behind the scenes that really are not beneficial to investors. So I would stay away from their AA rated Fartcoin collateralized mortgages. But
that's funny if you know the history.
Yeah, you guys. I know most of you guys. Mr. Mark, no. Green candle, yeah. Praying to the green candle gods.
I love it. That was a good one. Let me close this. Boop. This was my favorite one I found today. With just given the current thing with Franklin realizes the Fed Reserve is a scam.
Dude, they're holding the Tuttle Twins book. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you need to read The Creature from Jekyll Island, or I have it on audiobook. It exposes the creation of the Federal Reserve, who created it, when it was created back in the early 1900s. The richest people in the world sent some representatives, and I think it's either 6 or 7 people got together and said, "Hey, let's make a central bank for the United States."
It's
The Creature from Jekyll Island. Read it.
Yeah, so my son is a huge fan of Tuttle Twins. He watches their animated show on Angel Studios, and it's such an awesome show. It reminds me of Magic School Bus, like with Miss Frizzle.
Yeah.
And, obviously they're books. They were books originally, but they created an animated series. And, guys, they talk about amazing stuff that you definitely, want your kids learning about. From basic things like how to save money and how to be a good person to, complicated concepts like what's Bitcoin and, what's inflation. My son came upstairs a couple weeks ago, and he was like, "Dad, do you know that the dollar has lost 40% of its value in the past 2 years?" And I was just floored. I'm like, this is the show. This is the one. It is scary, guys. It's wild. JC, you look like you saw a ghost.
So I'm typing over here. But yeah, I love, like, if you've seen the Franklin, like it's either Department of Homeland Security or Department of War. Somebody's using Franklin for their stuff. So this was just funny to me.
I love how Franklin's holding a Tuttle Twins book. That's so great. Yeah. Oh, dude, I feel that on a spiritual level. That's rough. That was me.
That hurts. Of course, he only held for 70 years.
I held for an hour.
Yeah, and that's about what happens.
And lost 95K.
Yeah.
That's great. Winning.
What else? Winning. What else we got? Yep, this is true. That's the neat part. Don't. Truth.
So SXP6900, I see that everywhere on YouTube. What is that? It's a meme coin, obviously.
Is that people that are like commenting on all of the popular YouTube crypto posts saying, "Oh, by the way, thanks to so and so because they introduced me to," and I'm like, no, they didn't.
I see this in the spam comments all the time. The SXP6900. I actually don't even know what it is. I see it.
XAI 69420. Like, shut up. Everyone hates you.
Everyone hates you, dog bread. I just had this conversation. Hey, James, I'm sorry. Meme on the S&P. Okay, that's cool. So it's S&P 500 memes. Makes sense.
Yeah. Hi. I'd like a wake up call. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin.
Love that.
Ever. Let's see. I love this. I've seen this before. Where are you late? Watch your mouth.
You gotta watch your mouth, mister.
Watch your mouth. That's your mouth. MOUF. Let's see.
Oh, wait. Big Brain. I want to see Big Brain.
Oh, that's all. We did a Big Brain one the other day.
Yeah. That's everybody that bought Zcash.
Your back hurts because you don't have enough Bitcoin. True.
Oh, no, that makes a lot of sense.
That explains a lot.
It really does.
Yeah.
What's the SpongeBob one? Dude, we're going to be so poor. We're going to be so poor. The SpongeBob one. Oh, no, it's not. It's... Oh, God.
Yep.
So brutal.
It's true. That is 100% true.
Oh, my God. Gas fees. Guys, gas fees aren't anywhere near what they used to be.
I know, right? What else we got?
Have you said thank you once?
Oh, that's never mind. That's not a crypto meme. Franklin found the next 100x.
That's so... Oh, my God.
Oh, gosh. I love it.
Guys, I love that we can completely degenerate towards the end. It really brings the mission statement of Alpha Origins to the table. Yeah. Can't stop, won't stop.
What else we got? What is
when Doge 98 cents.
See, this is the old Franklin. Now Franklin's a meme. All right, what else we got?
He's still relevant. It's all that matters. Hey, it's Franklin. That's pretty cool. This see, that sounds cooler than this sounds much cooler than Fartcoin to me.
I agree.
That's
I love Ron.
Dude, it's going to be a real awkward Thanksgiving next year if we go into a bear market. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, we've seen this one before. Yep.
It still matters. It's still relevant.
Waiting for alt season.
Well, guys, that's basically all that we had today. I know JC has to get off here soon.
Yeah, I've got to go meet a friend for lunch.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Just survive the weekend, guys. We're probably, realistically, I hate to say this, we're probably going to see a little bit of a dip over the weekend. But I do expect us, as DJ was saying, to bounce in between these support levels until we see a breakout. Right now, we're kind of just sitting and waiting. I really do believe we're going to break out past 94K, but we're going to just have to kind of wait the levels and see what happens. So.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think we just kind of bounce around. I think we're kind of flat in that little wedge, somewhere between 85 and 94. Negative, just a guy from church. But yeah,
Mr. Mark, he's not gonna let it go. I'm gonna hear about the chat all day.
I only have one special friend, and she's at work right now.
Speaking, same. It's not at work right now. But we are going to, again, speaking of harassing Reptar in the chat, guys, check out the Discord. We just had game night last night. So fun. We play games, win prizes. DJ's posting his technical analysis in the Discord of what we're doing. Got a lot of fun games, a lot of degenerate people, as you guys can see in the chat. So everyone, hope you guys have a great weekend. And remember, zoom out, touch some grass or snow, depending on where you're at. I got lots of snow here. So.
There you
go. That one's perfect.
It's either that one. You get that, or you get this. There is no in between.
What did it cost? Everything.
Yep. That's like there's no in between in crypto. Yeah, I did catch up on all our tickets. I was behind on those. So if you won something, I have sent it to you, or I have asked you for your address to send it to you. I really wish the markets would just go up so we can launch our NFT. That'd be great.
Can we just be rich now, please?
Please. Win airplane.
When moon Lambo. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will see you Tuesday for the live stream.
Yep. Have a great weekend. I feel like we say this every Friday. Just don't bother looking at the charts. Just go do other stuff. It's like crypto's going to be here Monday or Tuesday or 6 months from now. So just go have some fun. Do something meaningful that you enjoy. That's the other argument. Ice, you're right. We need either the blow off top so people are like, hey, I got some extra money to spend, or we need ETH to go down so people are like, yeah, I'll buy that for that amount of ETH because that's nothing. So anyway, have a great weekend. Here comes Chompy. Chomp, chomp. I feel like we need a noise.